Hey, I'm ShariFitness, and I want to talk to you a little bit about transforming your body, about weight loss, health, and fitness. All right. If you don't know who I am, I started out as a transformation success story, and I'm now a fitness professional, and I coach and train hundreds and hundreds of people on helping them to lose weight, improve their health, get more energy, and just not only look better, but feel better. But I want to ask you something, all right? Do you feel like a perpetual before picture? Well, what do I mean by that? Well, you know how, no matter how much you exercise or how much, you diet, or no matter what, or whatever weight loss pill you seem to take, all right? No matter what it is you try to do, you feel like that perpetual before picture, okay? You know when you see in the magazines those ads of somebody who's at before and after picture, but you're like stuck at that before picture and you just are so frustrated that you're never, ever, ever gonna change? Well, let me tell you something. I know all about it because you know what? Once upon a time ago, that was me too. And oh my God, I was a perpetual before picture. I mean, it didn't matter what I did. I was working out like a mad woman in the gym. I wasn't eating junk food. I don't have a sweet tooth, okay? I was doing like these marathon cardio sessions, and I mean, I was just hardly eating. I cut back on my calories, and I mean, it didn't matter what I did. My body just wouldn't change. And instead of getting smaller, I was getting bigger. Literally, with all going to the gym and doing all the cardio and doing all the classes and not eating, the fast food places like Burger King and McDonald's, etc., and not eating sweets, all right? I was getting fatter. Can you imagine? I mean, it's like, and you know how frustrating that could be. I know that you feel that way. I know that. And I get a lot of people that come to me that are dealing with that same exact frustration. Well, I can help you because I struggled with the same exact thing. So here's how I overcame the struggle, okay? So as I told you, I was going to the gym all the time, right? And I wasn't eating junk, and I wasn't eating, and like I said, not just the fast food place, but I wasn't like eating candy, pretzels, potato chips. I mean, the obvious cookies, the obvious stuff that is not good for you when you want to lose weight, right? And, well, one of the things that I was doing, and I was doing a lot of things that were wrong. You know why? Because I fell into all the myths that we're fed in the magazines and on TV and everything. So these were the mistakes that I'm making. I bet you're probably making some of the same mistakes, all right? Way too much cardio. Like I said, I was the cardio queen, doing all these group exercise classes that were cardio intensive, like spin and step and all that stuff, okay? And if I was lifting any weights, I wasn't really lifting anything significant, so to speak, because I was just, I didn't want to look like Miss Olympia, I was afraid that if I was lifting heavy stuff that I would become big and bulky. And the other thing that I was doing, and maybe you're doing this, was literally, I was barely eating anything. I would skip breakfast, and I would go for hours on end without eating. And if I did eat something, I had like a yogurt. I had like one of those diet, quote-unquote diet frozen entrees like Lean Cuisine or Healthy Choice or something along those lines, okay? And then I'd come home and I'd eat dinner, and I couldn't wait to eat dinner when I got home. And again, it's just, that's what I was doing. And it turned out that those were the things that were making me fat because I fell for all the lies, okay? right? When they tell you to lose weight, what do they tell you? Cardio, 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 lots and lots and lots of cardio. Cardio is going to burn fat, right? So I did that, right? And especially with women, if you want to lose weight, what are you told? You want to lose weight? Keep your mouth shut. And women especially, we're supposed to eat like birds, okay? We're supposed to consist of a diet of salad, okay? This is what we're told, all right? So let's just bust through all this, all right? And I'm going to tell you, here's what I did to fix all of that. And because I did a lot of reading. I mean, I really started digging deep because I was frustrated. It was like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? And so what I did was I was looking in the magazines at the people that I admired. Like, I want this body. This is the body I want to have. I want to look like this person. So in order to look like that person and have that body, what are they doing? Because obviously they're doing something right and I'm not. Right? So what I started to do is I started to see what they were eating, how they were eating and how they were exercising and all that other stuff. And what I discovered was that they were doing cardio, but they weren't like spending hours on end doing cardio. Oh, no, no, no. Their cardio was like quick and to the point. It was just like these quick bursts, all right? Or they call it HIIT training or burst training or plyometrics. It's, you know, pretty much what it's known as right now. And so sprinting is a great example of that. So they would do their cardio, or they do. This is what they do for cardio, all right? You know, you kind of go all out, you know, as hard as you can, as fast as you can until you gas out, which should take a few seconds. And then you take about 30 seconds to a minute to recover. And then you go back full force again, you know, until you gas out. And then you start all over again. And they're like doing this for like 10 minutes. And then they're hitting the weights. And they're not hitting the puny little weights. Oh, no, no, no. These people are lifting some serious, serious weights. And they weren't big and bulky. I mean, they were beautiful, lean, and shapely. All right? And the other thing that I looked at was their diet. And they weren't starving. Oh, no, 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 no. These people were eating. I'm talking about the women also. Okay? 6 meals a day, every day. And, I mean, they were eating foods that sounded great and delicious. You know, just oatmeal for breakfast, protein shakes, a lot of salmon, a lot of chicken, beef, these wonderful salads that were with a variety of vegetables in there, fresh fruit. Okay, these were just the things that they're eating. And they were eating these things sporadically throughout the day. Not like this massive meal, but these small meals throughout the day. That's what they were doing. So I started doing that. And guess what? Over time, my body started to change. So you may want to look at some of the things that you're doing and think about it. You know, are you spending more time doing cardio than lifting weights? And if you're lifting weights, you know, are you lifting less than 10 pounds? Okay. Are you doing 20 reps really easily and not breaking a sweat? So if that's the case, you really need to up it, because muscle is what gives the body shape. So to have that shape, you got to put some muscle on. In order to build that muscle, you got to hit the weights. So hopefully, you know, kind of helped you out and cleared that up. And also with your diet, you know, if you're not eating enough, well, what I did to myself was that I slowed my metabolism down to a crawl because I was doing all this cardio, eating what, you know, ton of cardio, not enough weightlifting, and I was starving myself. So not only that, it's like I was just burning muscle. So, and just my body was in survival mode, and so I was storing body fat, not burning body fat, okay? So that was a big mistake. Not eating enough calories and not eating the right calories. I mean, that was the big mistake. And I will tell you, looking at the food journals that I get now from a lot of people, I see the same mistake. When I say not the right calories, people are eating way too many carbohydrates and not enough lean proteins and healthy fats and fresh vegetables. And but I was making that same mistake too. So I see that it's very common. A lot of people are making that mistake. I'm going to tell you a big mistake that I used to make. Oh, and I see this go on all the time at my gym. Okay, this is a very, very common mistake. Okay, I'd go to the gym and I wouldn't have what I call a game plan, so to speak. I mean, I would just kind of walk in there, not really know in advance what it is that I wanted to do, okay? I kind of had some haphazard idea, but not really sure. I had nothing structured. I didn't have a plan of action. And so I kind of went in there and was just spinning my wheels because even though I knew I was going to, all right, I'm going to work my legs today, so to speak. Well, I just kind of made it up on the fly as to, well, I'll do a few squats, and maybe I'll do a few leg extensions here and there, and maybe some lunges. But I wasn't really keeping track of what I was doing, how much weight I was doing, sets, reps, whatever. And by not doing that, you can fall into a routine of doing the same exercises over and over again and not switching things up. So not having a game plan was like my biggest mistake. And I see this going on all the time because I see people in the gym just kind of like going from machine to machine to machine, not really knowing what it is that they're doing. They don't really have a plan. And another big mistake that people make, because, and this was my discovery when I looked at these people in the magazine going, oh my God, they're eating 6 times a day every day. How the heck do you do that? I mean, and you've got life to live, okay? How are you eating 6 meals a day every day? All right, well, one of the big mistakes that I was making, that I guess a lot of people make as well, is that you're just completely unprepared, okay? You don't have a game plan with your meals either. So in order to be able to successfully eat 6 times a day every day, well, you've got to be proactive about your diet, okay? So what I do is every week I go grocery shopping. I buy all my foods for the week, everything. And then either Saturday or Sunday, depending on which, what my schedule is like, or which day, or what the weather dictates, because I grill all my food 365 days a year. I don't care what the weather is like. I'm out there, I'm grilling. But anyway, so what it is that I do is that I pre-cook all my foods in advance for the week. So chicken's grilled, beef is grilled, fish is already grilled, that's all done. I've already made my starches, so sweet potatoes, I've already cooked them, that's my starch. My veggies, I've already pre-cut them, everything's already chopped up and in Tupperware and in the refrigerator, so it's kind of easy to throw them in salads or saute them or whatever it is that I have to do. And then the other thing also is that I have things that are easy to tote along, like little containers of Greek yogurt or small containers of cottage cheese. Fruit is so easy to take along with you. Apples, berries, nuts are another thing. Great healthy fat, and nuts are easy to grab and go and carry around with you. So once I started doing this stuff and pre-cooking all my meals for the week, I was always prepared. It was easy to put meals together, on the fly, quick, easy, because everything's already done. You've got all the ingredients on hand and you can be as creative as you want. And if I knew that I was going to be, out and about for long periods of time, all I do is carry a little tiny nylon cooler that's like the size of a cooler that carries like, I don't know, a 6-pack or a 12-pack. And in it, I have hard-boiled eggs. I'll have some chicken that I've already cooked, so it's already cooked, and I'll cut it up into little small pieces so it fits in a little Tupperware thing, and I'll put a toothpick in there so you could kind of eat it with a toothpick. What's some of the other things that I'll bring along? Oh, a small container of either the Greek yogurt or the cottage cheese. Some strawberries. Those are easy. You just pop those in your mouth, a few of those, and a handful of nuts or whatever. So, or sandwich. Just make a sandwich or a wrap, and that's another thing that you can grab and go that's small that you can carry with you. So once I started doing that and pre-planning my meals, the weight started coming off because I was in control of what I was eating. Plus, I was able to rev my metabolism by eating 6 times a day every 2.5 to 3 hours throughout the day. So that really made it really easy. So these are just some ideas that I have for you. So again, here's what you need to do. All right, here are my little transformation success secrets. Okay, get off the hamster wheel. If you're on doing tons and tons and tons and tons of hours of cardio, you don't need to. You know, just kind of 10 minutes is all you need. Do these little short bursts of intense, go all out really intensely for like, you know, 30 seconds and then recover for a minute and just kind of go about that. Do that a few times for like 10 minutes. That's all you need to do. Hit the weights, get in the gym, hit the weights, hit the iron, and really, you know, work in the 8 to 10 rep range. Ideally is where you want to be. Challenge yourself. Don't be afraid to lift up heavy weights. You're not going to get big and bulky. It's not going to happen, okay? So that's just a myth. Again, don't starve yourself. You don't have to eat rabbit food, so to speak, okay? Eat. So eat lots of lean, healthy proteins. Don't eat so many starchy carbohydrates if you are, all right? More lean proteins, more healthy fats, more fresh fruits and vegetables. And of course, whey protein shakes make it really easy also to get that protein in you. And that's another, you know, just something that's simple to do. Just throw it in the blender and go. So again, when you go into the gym, get a game plan together. And there's so many ways that you can get a game plan. I can put a fitness game plan together for you. So if you need a workout, I can work with you online. I'll create a workout program, you know, designed for you. Or there's so many ebooks out there which give great workout programs, and I've done so many of them. I try them out. I try other people's workouts, all the ebooks that are out there, try them out, put myself through it, and this way I'm able to tell you if it's good or not, you know, if it was fun, if I was challenged by it. So on my site, I report and I recommend a lot of these products and services that are out there, so you don't have to waste your time and your money, you know, knowing whether or not this is going to be the right product for you. So those are just some simple things that you could do to kind of get you on your way so that you can break out of that frustration and maybe correct some of the mistakes that you are making. All right. So I'm here to help you, and I really want to help you. Okay. So here's how I'm going to help you. You ready? I have a website that I created called fittalknews.com. Again, that website is called fittalknews.com. And on that website, I provide these great articles on weight loss, health, fitness, nutrition, supplements, product reviews. Not only that, but sometimes I get some guest bloggers, like some of the biggest names in the industry will sometimes contribute articles to the site. And there's been so many cool people that I've gotten that have contributed to the site. So that's a great resource for you. So go check out fittalknews.com. Okay, and if you want me to help you and be your own personal coach, regardless of where you live, if you're in the Atlanta area, I can meet up with you in person and help you out. You can either train with me, or I can help put a program together with you or help you with your diet. But if you're not in the metro Atlanta area, contact me anyway, and you'll see on my Fit Talk News site that there is a tab that says contact. So just fill out that form, and I'll, you know, and let me know what it is that you need help with, and leave your email address and your phone number, and I'll contact you, and we'll get you going in the right direction. So again, it doesn't matter if you're not in the metro Atlanta area, I could still work with you by giving you a workout program. I can coach you on the phone. I can help you with your diet. And the other thing also is, if you get confused, if you lose motivation, I can help keep you motivated. I can help keep you on track. If you're having confusion when you're out at a restaurant, when you're being social, you're out with friends, and you're just like, I don't want to blow all the efforts I've been making. I want to find something that's good on this menu. I can help you with that also. So, again, I'm ShariFitness, and that was my story and my frustration of what I went through from being a perpetual before picture to now being a permanent after picture. Transformation, success story, fitness professional right here. That I can help you end that frustration of feeling like you're never going to become the after picture that you want to be. So contact me right now. While you're thinking about it, just contact me, because you know you want to. And all you got to do is just go to fittalknews.com. Again, that's fittalknews.com. And go to the tab that says contact, and let's get in touch. let's communicate. Let's, get in contact with me and let me help you become the after picture you know you could be and you should be and you will be. Alrighty? So this is ShariFitness. Until the next time with more fitness tips. See ya.